Hi, it's October 7th, and the weather's been crazy lately. We had autumn, I take out the air conditioners in the windows, and then all of a sudden it goes back to like 80 degrees. But I got a feeling that's going to end soon, either this week or beginning of next week, and we'll be back to the autumn weather, which I like a lot, until it gets to winter and the snow, which I don't like, but I don't mind, cool weather and sweatshirts and things like that. That's good. But the rucking has been going very well, and I encourage everyone to, if you're healthy, check with your doctor, and if you're healthy, to look into rucking. It's a great form of exercise. It burns more calories than walking. It improves your posture. It reduces stress, and it also strengthens your bones. And the lifting has been great too. I switched my schedule around, so I lift Monday and Tuesday of the week, and I'm lifting heavy on Mondays, doing chest and arms, and on Tuesdays doing back and shoulders. And the lifting has been great. Normally it takes me like an hour to get through everything, but lately I've been cutting it down to like 35, 40 minutes, which is phenomenal, and still lifting heavy too. So a lot of that is based on information I got from my buddy that's a trainer, Tyler, and I've left his link before. Based on things he told me to do, I did, and they made a huge difference. So now, like I said, I'm lifting and it's feeling great. And I also encourage people, especially as you get older, to lift, because it does a lot of good things for you. It helps with balance and coordination. It reduces risk of chronic disease, increases flexibility. It improves sleep, and also there's studies that say it improves cognitive function. And squats, if you do squats, which I do when I rock, those are also very good too, because they improve your core and they also help with flexibility and balance. So I recommend all those things. It's funny too, because I've noticed I've been getting stronger. The other last week or so, we had to get bees taken care of in our shed. So for about a week, I couldn't do any mowing, and the grass got really, tall. So I mowed the other day, and there was grass left over, and I had to go rake it up. Now, normally when I do that, I go out there and my shoulders kill me for a day or two. I did it this time, no pain whatsoever. It felt fantastic. So I was like, wow. And then my wife's nephew, who's up the street from us, he was having a party for his 1-year-old, and he said, can you bring up some tables? So I was going to load them in the car, and he said, no, I'll just take them up. And they were fold up, big fold up tables, and I carried them, and I said, I'm going to see how far I can go. I could go about 5 houses at a time before it just got too much, but I felt great when I was done. My shoulders got a fantastic workout. It's funny because if I tried doing that, say 6 months ago or a year ago, I would have been lucky to make 1 or 2 houses, but I made 5, and I didn't want to push it because I said, I don't want to injure myself, but doing 5, stopping 5, and then till I got to his house worked great, and it was a phenomenal workout. I'm thinking maybe in the future that's what workout I'll do, just walk up the street with the tables and go up to my wife's nephew's house and then just carry him back. It would be a great workout. But like I said, the strength is improving. Everything's improving between the rucking, the squatting, and the weightlifting. So like I said, I encourage you to look into that. And even my wife listened to me, and she got a rucking vest, and it's about 10 pounds, and she's gone rucking in it a few times, and we're probably going to do some more, which is, really a good time when we go out and, go to places around here and put on the vest and walk. So that's really good. Addition to that, my wife's nephew's wife, my wife's nephew's wife is pregnant again. So she's expecting another child, and that's going to be April. So it means my wife watches their 1-year-old. So it means she's probably going to have to deal with the 1-year-old more, because the wife will be dealing with the baby. So I'm sure he's going to be coming down, here to our house and spending time here. And I'm hoping eventually he'll like me, because right now my wife's brought him down a few times, and every time I walk into the room, he looks at her and he freaks out. So I'm hoping that will change. And I'm also hoping that will change because I got good news that I'm going to be a grandfather in April. My youngest son, his fiance is expecting, so we have another baby coming. So now we got to rush to get this place baby proof, because I'm sure I'm going to be watching, his child, and also my wife's nephew's child, probably a little bit more, like I said, with the other baby coming along. So It's interesting times, but I'm looking forward to it. But even right now, without babies, between all the stuff going around here, that errands and taking care of the house, and my wife's been working a ton of doubles, so it's been crazy. But it's good. I like being busy, but I tell you, the days fly by. I get up and I was like, where did the whole day go? But I'm in good shape, so by the end of the day, I feel good and I've accomplished stuff. So much better than just sitting around and watching TV all day, which I'd go nuts doing. So, like I said, just staying in shape and staying active is the way to go. If you can, get a chance, check out my website. Once again, look at, updated my story, my weight loss story. So go there and check that out. I added a video in there and made some changes, and some updates. Check that out if you can. Also check out the posts. There's, I think 188 health related posts in there now. And regardless of your age, I'm sure there's something there that would interest anybody. So take a look at it and hopefully you can get some good information from it. And check out my links for the health related products in my Shopify store and also in my affiliates, Amazon, ClickBank, Digistore, and also Google. So check those out. A lot of good products. In fact, I used a bunch of the products in my weight loss, my 50-pound weight loss, and I still use a lot of them today, and I recommend them. They're very good, so go check that out. I'll do another video probably early next week, maybe early to mid next week, but until then, stay healthy, stay happy.